yeah, so next up in this little series of things that may or may not be a good idea on Deathworld, but I'm doing them anyway, is being on a desert. I am fairly early in the game. By early in the game, I mean I've got a couple of electric miners on coal, but that's about it. I've got like basic power grid. I've got not even a radar down here. Somewhere there's a mini science that doesn't look like it's been fed properly because this isn't advancing. I've got maybe half a lane of iron, but probably not that many miners. And in Bad Ideas Today in Deathworld, we've got a base that's already absorbing pollution that's quite big. And we don't really have a whole lot of tools yet at this point in the run. We've got automation, always start with that anyway, and we've got turrets and we've got shotguns, and those are the only things we've got unlocked. And so yeah, let's have that. Let's pull the rest of the iron into this. It's not a great thing to do because it costs quite a lot of resources as well as time, but sometimes you've got to go kick a nest. In this case, quite a large nest. But first off, have all the stuff you want on the hotbar so you can get to it easily. Don't have steel axe either, which makes all of this a bit slow. I do want to take out the worms first. That's kind of... And there's a worm dance you can do, but you know, whatever, we've also got fish. Okay, so that's going to let me demonstrate a nice little thing a little bit later. Notice that I picked up one turret that was nearly dead, and this one is that's on nearly full health. And then when I put them all back, this is a good trick, they've all got identical health. Which is a big deal, because it means none of these turrets are about to die, even though... Okay, other than the ones that I shoot myself, it's fine. None of them died, it's fine. And yeah, now we've run out of ammo. We still have the shotgun, but this is actually all we need. So yeah, the first trick is... Well, I'm demonstrating the second trick at the moment. The second trick is shoot your shotgun so that the biters are between you and the nests. So they'll often run up to you on the side, but if you do a little sidestep, you can get some of them into your line of fire like that. Like these guys running up, this guy that just ran up is still hitting me, whereas if I go to the side, I can get him. Those guys are done. See, so several of these guys have run up, and I'm not actually hitting all of them, but with a couple of little side steps I can get them with a bit of experimentation, but it's fine. Like, I don't really mind missing, because all the other shells that I'm not hitting these biters with are hitting the nests anyway, which is also kind of the point. There we go, that's pretty good. One nest. Yeah, so just with a shotgun, and you don't even need a whole lot of armor. Because with this trick you can take out the nests and the shotgun and the biters at the same time. Oh, come on. There we go. And yeah, so nest cleared. And the other thing to mention about the gun turret trick is there's one stack of damaged gun turrets in my inventory, even though some of them were picked up nearly dead and some of them were picked up at nearly full health. And they all just average their health, which means if I put them down again, they're all, you know, quite hurt, but it means that if one turret is getting quite heavily damaged and another one is somewhat damaged, you can save the almost dead one and it will come back kind of healed with some of the hit points scavenged from the very healthy one, which means you can immediately put them down again in some other place, do more fighting, not worry about them instantly dying to the first bit of worm spit, so that's cool. So yes, that took quite a bit of resources, it took quite a bit of time. Being on a desert Deathworld is probably still not a good idea, but that's something that's good to have in the range, in the bag of tricks. I mean, we spent, I forget how much ammo, like 70 ammo, and a bunch of time, and also had to lean into the early research early, and also had to spend another 40 iron plates on this guy, and also, yeah, definitely didn't feed the mini science properly because this hasn't progressed at all. But yeah, if it is a late game map, if there's a base that's annoying to push early, then you can go and do that, and then benefit from being able to roll into maps that have good oil or close iron and copper outposts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a thing that might happen sometimes.